Hey guys, and welcome back to Man Talks Abuse. Please subscribe, like, and share. This, I believe, is going to be the final, for right now anyway, on Familiar Spirit number 3. As I was saying, when I told him that there's no way possible that uh, this person will be involved in anything that I did in business, ministry, life, whatever, because I follow the pictures. And I was trying to explain to him, which fell on deaf ears purposely, I'm sure. I said, listen, in the world that we live in today, all you have to do is follow someone's photographs, and it will tell you all that you need to know about that individual. So that fell on deaf ears. Was I was at that time I was still trying to, uh, I guess, talk sense into him, and but it fell on deaf ears, and I knew that okay, this is probably going to be a done deal because if you remember, I think it was in part one I said years ago in my heart, my soul, my mind, my spirit, I had a good idea what was influencing him, what was housed in him. And the reason I say that is because of the consistency, his intentional, his intentional motives, his deliberate motives, and they weren't kind, they weren't good, they bordered on evil, they bordered on sadistic, they bordered on a sociopath. Um, and I have records, hospital records, to prove everything I am saying. And so I knew years ago, again, that if this person got involved intimately with a male or female, meaning friendship or romantic thing, it was a done deal because I was not going to fight two demons like that. And I do say demons because now I see it clearly. I believe it wholeheartedly that this person was and still is influenced and under the influence of demonic activity, evil activity. Listen, there is no way, and I've said this before, but you guys, I want you to hear this. There's no way that you can be in a relationship with someone and consistently they beat you up, they tread on you. And what I mean by beat you up, some of it could be physical. Mine was not physical. It was habitually, intentionally, deliberately, a consistent, just abuse. And there was never, ever, 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 ever an apology. I kid you not. And so when one is influenced this way, you have to come to the conclusion that, yep, something else is going on with this person, no matter what it looks like on the outside. And trust me when I tell you, he is a absolutely wonderful actor. People are drawn to him. However, behind closed doors, it is a living hell. And some of you know what I'm talking about because some of you are dealing with it right now. So he decided to throw away a 30-year career calling because the spirit that's housed in him was strong enough to connect him with the spirits that I believe that attracted him to this person that puts things like witchcraft and trickery on her social media page. So that's what he wanted. And that's what the demons, the evil activity inside of him wanted. And I have to tell you this. There's no excuse whatsoever. This person had every opportunity to turn his life around, but he chose not to. Again, this person had every opportunity to turn his life around, but he did not want to. He chose to go down this path, much like one chose to go down a straight, beautiful rosary path. Some choose to go down to the abyss of dungeons and foolishness and trickery and things like that. And so that's what he did. I feel like I'm rambling. But again, what I want to say is this. I know that, again, his go-to words were, "You are familiar with me." I'll say again, "You are familiar with me." And I really didn't know what all that meant until today. I started studying about familiar spirits because that was his words. And I learned, and I am still learning, and maybe we'll revisit this topic later. But what he was telling me is that you are so familiar with the evilness, with the devilishness, with the influences that's inside of me. I'm pausing because I want to be gentle in what I say here. I think one of the things that got him so twisted with me is this. I think that the things that were housed in him got so frustrated because the greater one definitely is housed in me, and I could not, we, meaning the greater one and I, we could not be beaten. And so there was no other choice but to give up and say, you know what, this person will not be beaten. I've sent this person many times to a mental hospital. I've sent this person to talk about suicide and consider suicide. I've sent this person to lay in bed for months and months and months and months and months on end. And this person continually gets up and rise again and rise again and rise again. And the influences that was housed in him probably said, all right, give it up. Give it up. You're not going to beat this one. You're not going to beat this one. So just move along. Count your cards. Count your witchcraft cards. Take your broom. Take your black hat. Take your black robe, and just go on, get. Because he is familiar with your spirits, and you will never beat him, because greater is he that's in him than the evil, demonic, generational curses that's in you.